Welcome. I'm Bev Adams. I own an independent paper crafting business showcasing products from Stampin' Up. I made this cute card with products from Stampin' Up. I sell these products and also a few items to make crafting more convenient. I have the free detailed directions for this card on my website. You can just click the link and print it out or use it right where it is. You'll also find links for the products that I used, and if you click those links, it'll take you to my online store at Stampin' Up. You'll see where to find all of that at the end of this video, so don't worry about taking notes. It's time to put stamps, ink, and paper together. This card is a fun card that actually opens up, and you can display this card. You can, of course, add more inside if you want. I use the Party Alphabet dies and the Party Banners dies, and these come together as a bundle. You're gonna want to buy them as a bundle and save that 10%. They are not a cheap bundle, but you get lots of things with it. You get all the whole alphabet. You can see that there's also a few of the special characters and an ampersand. So for this one, I just use the H, A, P, and Y. And of course, you're going to need 2 of the P's. So you have to run it through a separate time. And I also use the Party Banners dies. And look how many banners you get. You get lots of them. And these are for reinforcers if you want to hang them as a banner, especially maybe on the big ones. I use the 5th and 6th largest, so I've actually numbered my cardstock, so 5 and 6. If you wanted to cut holes in these banners, you can just set this up in the corner and it'll get perfect placement for you. And I did use these to make a banner for my sister's birthday. I won't tell you how old she was. I think I used the number 7 and made a banner and connected it with ribbons, and I did use the hole punch or the hole cutter for those. It was really lovely. I also used the Nested Essentials dies, and I used this shape, and I used the 2 middle sizes, and I used Reason to Celebrate. I have some linen thread. My cardstock is Basic Beige, Early Espresso ink, Early Espresso cardstock, Pool Party cardstock, and this beautiful paper is from the Country Woods Designer Series paper. And I have 2 pieces that I cut with the larger number 5, and I cut this with the smaller one, the one that's just a little bit smaller. My card base is 10.5 by 4 1/8. 4 1/8, so it fits right with this die. And I scored it at 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and fan folded it like that. So it should be valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, with the little 1/2-inch piece on the right. And this will fit in a medium envelope when we're done. And of course we need to crease the bone folder. We're going to just snip the corners off this 1/2-inch piece. you want to put adhesive on the inside, you do want to use a stronger adhesive. So I do use the Stampin' Seal Plus, or you could use Tear and Tape. And so that should fit pretty much exactly. Okay. And then on this side, we want to, this one's not as critical because there's a larger space. So you can use the Stampin' Seal Plus or really any adhesive for this one. And if you line these up on the right side, there you go. I'm going to pull these off because I didn't want to use adhesive just yet, because I want to put my my twine on there, my linen thread. I got ahead of myself. So I'm going to put some adhesive here just to hold this down. And then I want 3 pieces of the baker's twine, or the linen thread, and 18 inches, so about an inch longer than my cardstock, my grid paper here. 3 pieces. Okay. So I'm just tying a bow. And I do not know how to tie a bow without my third hand. There is a tweezer. There is a tweezer like this that comes with the embossing additions kit. And then we just want to do our stamping on our 2 smaller pieces of Pool Party with the Early Espresso ink. Another Wonderful Year. And Birthday. That's all the stamping we need to do. So these don't really fit on the banner perfectly, so I'm going to center these and then trim them down a bit. So if you center the center peak, it'll be just fine. And then I'm trimming even with the edge of the Pool Party. And putting dimensionals on the back of this piece. I don't always use the bones, but I am here. These are perfect sizes. So I just want to slip this underneath here and be even with the edge, centered with the V. So we have a seam here, and I just want to not try and hide it, but actually have that a feature. So I've got just a 1/4 inch strip that I'm sitting right next to there. And another 1/4 inch strip, 4 1/8. And we'll put birthday on this side. I'm not using dimensionals on this side. I don't like to use dimensionals or very many thick things on the inside. Find my silicone mat and lay out my letters. And I do not need to put them in order. I guess I am. Didn't work at that. But I do want my dark ones to be on the bottom, and I want to use those as a shadow. So I'm not putting the glue on the very bottom, and I'm kind of putting it around the middle of the letters. And I'm going to put my pool party on top, up a little bit. I need to separate these up a little bit and to the left a little bit, so my shadow is going to the right. And I'm putting the crossbar on the H. The A is pretty low, but I also noticed that the H is pretty low on birthday, so I definitely want to have it arranged this way. And I want them across here, one letter in each of these panels. And my ruler is just under 1 inch, but you could cut yourself a strip of paper or a wider ruler, but I think having it a little bit lower is just fine. So I need to put glue on the back of these letters. And I'm left-handed, so I'm going to start on the right side so I'm not dragging my hand across any glue. And you could absolutely put these all tippy sideways if you want. I'm feeling pretty confident about doing them straight. When you're putting these down, you want to center the widest part of the letter on here. But if you use something across the bottom so that they're even that way, it's going to be easy to center those and get them lined up perfectly. So we spell out happy birthday, and that's it. Have another wonderful year. Here is the web address where you'll find the free detailed directions and links for the products I used. I also offer lots of resources on my website. Click Shop to see the online exclusives, clearance items, and the products I offer to make crafting more convenient. That includes a cardstock sampler for all the current Stampin' Up! Cardstock and samplers for the Stampin' Up! Cardstock going all the way back to 1997. Click Inspiration to scroll my projects. You'll find the directions and images all the way back to 2011. You may also want to check out the Basics button where I share about stamps, ink, and paper, card cutting, bases, and layers, and some of my favorite tools. Click Getting Organized to find lots of free resources like case inserts, labels for just about every product, catalog tabs, color tools, and much more. More organization means more time for crafting. Click Stamp Together if you're in Ventura County and come stamp at my house. You can also join my team if you're anywhere in the United States. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to my website so you don't miss a thing. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.